Hey everybody, and welcome to a new video on E.Stampley art. In today's video, we're going to be looking at this blind art box. So every now and then, Marker Universe will do these blind boxes that you can purchase, where I guess they just put random items that they sell in a box and send it to you. So I have no idea what's in here. I don't know what the color palette is. I don't know anything. That's kind of the fun of it. So we're going to open up the box, see what we got inside, and whatever's inside will inspire the artwork that we create from the stuff in here. By the way, this video is not sponsored, just so you know. I've always wanted to do this, so it's just something I'm doing on my own and sharing with you guys. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, first things first, we have to actually open up the box. This is the exclusive 2021 blind box is here. Challenge is to create only using what is provided in the box. And that is our challenge. So we will try to only use the stuff that is in here to create whatever we're gonna do. Express It paper, looks like some different stocks. So Express It black paper, aqua watercolor paper, and blending card. Ooh, this is just special. Oh goodness. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, first off, we've got a Tombow pen. It's in Japanese, I don't know. It says calligraphy pen. Okay, so it's a Tombow calligraphy pen, and it looks like it's got two sides, two ends. Okay, that's good. What's this white thing? Ginza fine liner, I'm assuming. It's probably a brown, I'm guessing, by the color of the cap. Let's see. I see something else white in here. This is a Tombow colored pencil. All right. Okay, so we've got a couple of Sketchmarker Brush Pro pens. They have a chisel nib and a brush nib. Got another Tombow colored pencil. Okay, these are really pretty colors. Graph O twin tip water-based markers. Ooh, that should be fun. Okay, let me see. Got a fine tip and a brush tip. Nice. And looks like we've got, oh, what is this? A gel pen, or it's gold. It looks cool. It's really, really thin. Interesting. Pigment, DecoBrush, water-based. Are these, so are these paint pens or Karin DecoBrush Pigment paint marker? And last but not least, we've got, this has got to be a paint pen of some kind, water-based opaque pigmented ink, medium, shake graphic shake. Okay, oh my goodness, there was a lot in that box. I mean, I figured there should be a substantial amount at least, because the box is, you know, a pretty good size. But I don't know if I was expecting this much and this much variety in the items that they send you. I mean, that's awesome. They did send us 3 different types of Express It paper. So the idea is we're gonna do the challenge, like they said, use only the stuff that came in the box. Yeah, so let's get started with swatching this stuff out first. All right, so we have swatched out all of our materials here, and I got the 3 different types of paper, so I want to use each one of them. There's the black one, the watercolor, and then the blending card. And it tells you what will work best for the different papers. So I think I'm gonna divide up my materials here to see what'll work best for each of the papers and create something from those. So we're gonna drill it down even more. So I've separated the supplies into paint-based, alcohol-based, and water-based to match with the paper that should work best with those supplies. So I decided on doing 3 little holiday-inspired images. I'm starting with the black paper and the paint markers, and I decided to do kind of like a little Christmas tree. And I'm using the dark green paint marker for the background, and then I also use the gold gel pen. It's a really nice gold gel pen, by the way, for the base, the trunk of the tree. And I also use it for the star later on, just to give it a little more metallic pop. And I also use the lighter green for the accents on the tree, and the silver metallic paint marker, which is actually really nice. It probably reads more white on the video, but it's a really nice silver metallic paint marker. But I really enjoyed using these paint markers. I might have to get some more. They went on the paper really, really smooth. I would highly recommend them. So next up, I'm using the Express It blending card with the alcohol-based markers, and I've heard really good things about the Express It blending card for those type of markers. So I was really excited to use it, and I do see what the fuss is about. It bleeds through still a little bit like it does, but not as much as it would on some other papers. I just think that's the nature of alcohol-based markers. They're just gonna bleed through. So just be prepared for that. So for this illustration, I did a little ornament with little reindeers on them for decoration, using the alcohol markers for the color and the Tombow calligraphy pen mostly for the line work. Last but not least, I'm using the aqua watercolor textured paper with the water-based markers. I'm using a lot of the colored pencils and also the brown fine liner for this particular little holiday illustration. I decided to do a cozy little cabin in the woods where it's snowed, especially for the color palette with the blues and everything. I thought that was much more appropriate. So I drew like this little cozy cabin and then did the snowbanks with the water-based markers. I've kind of fallen in love with water-based markers over the past few years. I like that you can blend them on the paper like you can with alcohol-based markers, but also it has that versatility where you can add the water to it to give an even more you know, ethereal and obviously watercolor smooth gradient feel to them on the paper as well. So I really like that. It could stem from the fact that I've been falling in love with watercolor over the past few years, so that could be why I am being a little bit more favorable to them. All right, so here are all the pieces together that I created from the Marker Universe blind box. This is a wonderful collection of supplies, good variety from the alcohol-based, water-based, and paint-based materials, as well as some colored pencils and like fine liners. Some really great materials that I could use in the future. I especially loved these DecoBrush paint markers. They were so smooth, especially with this paper. It makes me want to get some more of those. Also the Express It paper. I've never used any of the Express It papers before, so, and I especially love the blending card for the alcohol marker. Might have to get some more of that. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a nice thumbs up down below, or any comments that you want to leave down below would be greatly appreciated as well. If you want to know about new videos when they are coming out on the channel, you can always hit the notification bell or the red subscribe button, and it will alert you when new videos are coming out. You can always follow more of my artistic journey on Instagram or Twitter at E.Stampley Art. And as always, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.